Hola bonitas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review, swatches, and wear tests on the new Morphe blushes. These blush trios. Morphe, are you making a comeback? Let's find out, what all the tea is on these new Morphe blush trios and also compare them to a well-known high-end one. So let's see how these do. So you can find these blushes in store at Ulta, and you can also find these on Morphe's website. These do retail for $19, and there are 7 shades of these blushes. So these are a multi-finish face trio featuring 3 textures: a satin cream, a luminous balm, and a velvet powder in monochromatic tones. You mix and match for custom effects and finishes. Builds, blends, and layers flawlessly. Multitasking, multi-finish face palette. Tonal color combinations formulated without talc and fragrance. So that's really nice. We have some beautiful, beautiful shades in here. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start off by swatching some of these stunning colors. So I think I first wanna go in with this one right here. Look how pretty these are, bonitas. And you get a little mirror right here, and then you get those 3 different textures. This one is in the shade Wine and Dine. This is totally up my alley for when it's like fall time. I mean, these colors are gorgeous for any time, but I also like the fact that they have this little cover that covers. The 2 top ones are the cream formulations, and the bottom one is the powder. So I do wanna go ahead and just swatch these like that. And I'm gonna put them right here, like so. Very, very nice, creamy formula. Let me just tell you, bonitas, the powders are so silky. Like, it honestly feels extremely luxurious. Do you see that? You can use these alone, or you can also use them and layer them onto the skin. But I am very impressed with just how luxurious these feel. So they do retail for $19, which you can say, okay, that's a little pricey for like affordable, but let's do the breakdown. So 19 divided by 3 would be around $6.3. So around like $6.33 for each blush if you were counting them like that. You also do get 0.38 ounces of this product in here. And yeah, the Wine and Dine that I swatched right here is labeled as a rich berry. So that's the first one we have there. I really love this one. I mean, this one is definitely something I love to wear in the fall, but like you can wear these at any time. And honestly, you could even also use these like on your eyes, like they're super pretty. So now we're gonna go in with the next one that I have here, and the next one that I have here is Cabana Club. When I saw this, I immediately thought summer, 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 summer. This is like the most beautiful palette. So I'm gonna go ahead again, go in and swatch them. I'm gonna start off with this really pretty cream shade right there. They're just so buttery and smooth, and I'm just like, wow, Morphe. Whoever is in charge of their products right now is really doing the damn thing, okay? So that's the other shades for Cabana Club. Look how pretty they are. Like, they're just such pretty colors for, like I said, summer, like a beach trip. Just so stunning. And that one is a vibrant watermelon color range, which you can definitely see them right there. And then next up, I'm gonna go in with this one, which is in Blind Date. This one is pretty. Definitely, I feel like this is a color that you would want to wear more so for every day, like those tones that are gorgeous for every day. So I'm gonna, like, can I fit one more here? Yeah, I think I can. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, again, start off with the cream, and I'm gonna put it right here. These, I will say, are more buildable. Like, you can really build them and customize them to your desired liking. Oh yeah, this one is perfect for like that everyday pinky blush, or perhaps for the person who likes a little bit of blush but doesn't want anything that's too blushy. Like you can kind of make it a little bit more everyday friendly. That one is super pretty. Do you see it? It's so nice. And that one is labeled as a mid-tone pink in Blind Date. This one is stunning too. These are the ones that I definitely gravitated the most because I just feel like those are colors that I would rotate through the year, through the seasons. And this one in Blind Date looks like something that is perfect for like every day. So that one is definitely one that I would recommend to somebody looking for something for every day. So now leads us to the last one I want to talk about, which is this one in Apres Ski. This one is the one that really, really brought me to this one. Now, are they exactly the same? No, but they're definitely very comparable. The 1x1 size does retail for $38, and then the one by Morphe retails for $19. Now, the differences in these obviously is that the 1x1 size does have 1 cream and 2 powders, as opposed to the ones by Morphe are 2 more creamy formulations and then 1 powder formulation. Now, I do quickly want to see something. You get 0.14 ounces of the cream blush, and then you get 0.12 ounces of the powder blush. I think you get more. Yeah, you get more blush in these. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually, before we compare them and start the wear test, I am gonna go ahead and swatch this, the last one by Morphe in Apres Ski. So again, I'm like, where should I fit this? I'm like, do I have any more room on this hand? But I'm gonna try to do it up here. We're gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pink. This is like a hot pink. Look at that. I'm gonna put it right there like that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to really find, look how pigmented that is. So pigmented. I'm really trying to find like space. And then this one right here is like the highlighty tone, the cream highlighty. Look how stunning that is. Like, look at that shimmer. I'm gonna go in with the powder, and I'm gonna put that right there. Look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. I have to say, I really like the fact that Morphe did the highlight in like a creamy formula, because I feel like you can really customize it, make it a little bit more sheer, or you can make it a little bit more of a pop if you want more so of that highlight, that glow, just for the fact that I feel like with creams, you can really go in and customize how much you want to build up, as opposed to the powders. If they're really, really good, that highlight shade will be like bam. So I do like the fact that you get more so of like that customization from it. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to take the blush. Okay, so I'm gonna do Morphe on this side. For me personally, to each their own. Makeup can be done however you want it, however works best for you. But I find that me going in first with a cream is nice, because I apply that cream first. And I know for me, on my skin, especially with oily skin, I find that going with a cream first and then going with it on top with a powder product is going to really allow for the product to stay on the skin longer than me going in with a cream second. And it's just because I have very oily skin, so that's why I like to do that. I know some people like to do cream second after powder, but for me, I have to lock in my cream products with powders so that everything stays in place as a very oily skin girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the cream, and I'm gonna take that shade and I'm gonna put it right here like so. And you can see that pigment is so pretty, and it just layers on the skin and on top of the foundation so beautifully. For foundation, I am wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation that recently came out. Look how pretty that looks. Like so, 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 so pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Then I'm gonna take a small fluffy brush, this one by Morphe, I love these, with Ariel, and I'm gonna take the powder, which these powders in this palette are so silky and soft, so silky and soft, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend Look how well those layer on top. And me going with the powder second is just for the fact, like I was just mentioning, if you have oily skin, this is a good tip because it will really set that cream in so it doesn't budge. And you guys know that blush tends to fade quickly through the day, so you really want to go in and layer it on and make sure you set it the right way. So we have that. Then I'm gonna go in with the shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on the blush, but I'm more so gonna focus that on the cheekbone where highlight would typically go. And the reason I'm doing this is because what do you see? Do you see how like when the light hits the face, it goes directly to that high point where there's still blush? Like I just think it looks so pretty there. Like to the side, bam, and then in the front, it just all connects together and looks so stunning. And it doesn't look like harsh highlighter and then blush. It just all goes and flows. So I really like that type of finish. Now, I'm gonna go in with one size. So like I said, this one retails for $38. And for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and start off again first with the cream for me. So I'm gonna take this pop of pink right here, and I'm gonna put that right there. We'll say for one size, their blushes, these are extremely pigmented. Very, very pigmented products. So you're getting really good pigmentation. Something I will also mention and that I noticed from these one size blushes is that this one in particular is definitely more of a pop, more vibrant than the one by Morphe. I think this is definitely like a pop of pink. This one, in my opinion, is more so of like a Barbie pink, like a little bit more muted, more like cool tone. But I think that the reason they did it this way is because this makes it more universal. More shades can use this one. Okay, so now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just going to set it with the, ooh, that was very pigmented. I'm just gonna, yeah, like look at that. I'm gonna set it with the powder. Oh yeah, she's pigmented there. So I may wanna go in a minute with a, look at that. It's a pop of pink. I'm gonna go in and actually no, I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush and I'm going to add a little bit of that right here, of the highlight shade. So this is with Morphe, and then this is with one size. You can see it's more of a pop. I am gonna go ahead and diffuse that out with a little bit of foundation brush, just so that it's not too harsh. Ever you feel like your blush is a little too intense and pigmented, just go back in either with your foundation sponge or your foundation brush. Whatever little bits of foundation are left on that brush, it's going to allow for you to blend that seamlessly into everything else, because you can just do this like so. Like you can soften it up. So you can see that. Look at that. Morphe. This is the one size. You can see with the 3 shades. Very, very pigmented. Definitely hot pink right there. At the bottom you have Morphe for $19. And like I said, the Morphe one is definitely more so like a cool tone Barbie pink. It's not as hot pink as the one by one size, but you can see these shades are very comparable, except the one by one size is a powder, the one by Morphe is a cream. And then for the highlights, the same thing. The one by one size is powder, and the one by Morphe is a cream highlight. And then the powder by Morphe is like, I would say the powder by Morphe is a little bit more softer in formulation than the powders by one size. Okay, bonita, so I just went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. I will have the makeup details down below in the description box in case you guys want to check out what else I am wearing on esta carita. But let's talk about the blushes. So they have set, this is again the Morphe, and this is the one size. To be completely honest, bonitas, I feel like there's a little bit of some patchiness on the one size right here. And the Morphe just looks pigmented all the way through, very seamless, which is a really good thing, especially because that one is the more affordable one. I feel like sometimes people can be a little skeptical on whether something that is affordable is going to be better just because it's cheaper. But no, Morphe is definitely looking really nice. We're gonna see the longevity of these two and then kind of really build our thoughts from there. But again, they're both very beautiful. I just like to share alternatives to some high-end products because I know things are expensive. The last thing you wanna do in this time is spend a lot of money on products. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will see you bonitas later for our final thought. It is 7:40 p.m. I have the timer on because I'm making dinner, but let's talk about the blushes, shall we? So on this side, we have the One Size blush, and then on this side, we have the Morphe blush. And I have to say, I mean, both of them work very well. Like, they're still very much on the cheeks, which is a really great thing. I do have to say, when it does, I think these are very comparable. If you've been wanting to try this, but it's a little bit out of your budget, this right here is amazing. Just as good. Really good. Morphe really did their thing, bonitas. Like, they did their thing with this. So I'm impressed. And you can see it's still really nicely on the skin, and I feel like it looks really good. Now, moving on to the fun part, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away some Morphe products, some of the blushes as well, so I'm very excited. And I'm going to be sharing the rules right now. So basically, you have to be US based, 18 years or older, only enter once, must be subscribed to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and answer the 2 questions that I'm about to ask you down below in the comment section. First question, which side do you prefer? Which one do you think looks prettier? Which one would you want to try out? And then the second question, just let me know what part of the US you're from, because I love knowing where mis bonitas come from. Also, don't forget to include either your Instagram or your email so that I can reach out to you if you are the winner of this giveaway. But I definitely wanted to share some of the goodies. My dog loves attention every time. The giveaway is 1 week long, so you have 1 week to enter, and then I'll be announcing the winners. So muchas gracias, bonitas, for tuning into the video. If you guys are watching this video, give it a big thumbs up. I mean, which we'll be doing anyway if you're entering the giveaway. And let me know your thoughts down below. Let's go ahead and chat. So that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Y nos vemos pronto. Adiós, bonitas.